Good morning, everybody. This is GCI Studios live stream coming at you with episode number 282 of the series Draw Every Day. This is part 2, Spider-Man versus Hulk. Going out of my normal process and doing some Marvel characters, and pretty much in honor of the brand new day. So who do we get here first? We got Jack. Good morning. We got Nova. Ahoy there, Nova. And we got Rachel back on and ready to see. Yep, this is a little later than normal. Had a busy day, so I slept a little longer. Okay, let's get rolling here. What's up, Nova? Oh, there's Anuj, and we got Ratia Garan ready. Welcome, Berah. Welcome to the stream. This is GCI Studios live stream. With a Spider-Man versus Hulk. Nova says she is still making more silly versions of her, the Chibi Nova. Very cool, different variations. Dino, that is a really good sketch. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, Dino. Thank you for your comment, for being here. Rachel, oh, by the way, the clay figure of Chun-Li. Yes, that was very cool, doing a clay figure. We got JD Fire. Thank you very much, JD. So I'm just going to kind of indicate Hulk's back foot. Back here behind Spidey a little bit. Yes, Anuj, I am healthy and I am doing well. Yep. We will keep this up. We'll see how long this video can go. Yesterday we had to cut a little bit short, and it was really weird. Yesterday's live stream got really weird. Right toward the end, Out of Touch one comes on and says, "It's been great watching you draw for the last year." Out of Touch one made it sound like she wasn't going to be coming back for some reason. Don't know why. I don't know what happened. She said that she hadn't been commenting for a while, and then she comes up on and says that it had been nice watching. And just from the way she said it, it sounded like she was done. So I put on her one of her main requests that she had requested several months ago, Batman versus Skeletor. I said thanks for the memory. She did not comment on it, so not sure if she's really gone or what the deal is. Good morning, Coste. Good morning, James. Doing well. Thank you. I'm glad you're loving the art. And I have seen the new Spider-Man movie. Went with the family week ago, and I liked it. I liked it a lot. All right, I think I'm going to, this is the 2.0, the rough sketch pencil. I'm going to, yeah, me too, Nova. I'm not sure what it was about, but only time will tell if she's going to come back or not, ever. So James is another year older. Very cool. So we're going to get a lot more detail now. Tighten up this pencil sketch. JD, I have a reference, but it is not what I'm drawing. Here's kind of, let me take a picture of a picture. I'm just using it for rendering and so here's a reference I'm looking at, but I'm not really drawing that. I'm just using it for a little detail and maybe the lighting. All right, Nova, I will take a look at your check. Get to the community, newest post. Here are silly chibis of me, she says. So this is Nova's making chibis of her character, Nova. Yeah. Those are some very cool eyes. Very funny. I love that. Gibbs, have you seen the 4-way edit of John Wick, James Bond, Bourne? Yes, I have seen that. Also very cool. That's a funny one. And there's a little cutie. Number 5. Very good. Thanks for sharing those with us, Nova. Liberty Bibberty. You sure did, and it was successful. We can zoom in a little bit here so we can get a better idea of what we're doing. They sure did. Very well done. So we're going to draw in some neck detail. Let the chibis begin. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of detail in this one. Wait, thank you very much, Jenny. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you back. I do not mind at all, Rachel. Just want to change this up a little bit. Yeah, this one's going to take some time. Hello, Mikey. Thanks for the comment. Appreciate the likes, everybody. We're just kind of been on here not 15 minutes, and we got 11 likes already. Really appreciate everybody stopping in, even for just a few minutes. And JD says I can post 2 of my recent drawings I made if you want. I would love to see those, JD. Yes, please do. Post away. We are always interested in seeing everybody's art, and I like to share those with the live stream so you guys can get some views on your stuff. If I can help you guys with your channel in any way, I am certainly going to do that. Just got to clean up some of the sketchy lines from the initial rough-in. And get this thing tightened up. Got a lot going here. I think I changed this about 4 times. So right now I just want to get the lines crisp. I'm not going to worry about shading and lighting and rendering. So Nova is still here with us. She's just busy creating art, so she won't be chatting much. Gotcha, Nova. Okay, JD posted some stuff. Let's take a look. Clean up this whole shoulder area. And I want to taper this line. I want it there, but not so. There we go. Starting to tighten up a little bit. Let's take a look at JD's post. So we go back to community. Newest. They have not shown up yet, JD. I go to community, I go to newest. Try that, try sending them again, please. Because the newest thing we have still is Nova. In her chibi of her character. Kossi has some news he thinks I would want to hear. Okay, you post them to the GCI Studios community. Are you on a cell phone right now? You have to have either a cell phone or a laptop computer of some type to see the community section of the GCI Studios. If you post them there, I can find them relatively quickly. And Nova has something new. Magique from Marvel. Let's take a look at her Magique. Very nice, Nova. Like that. Looks like they stole Wonder Woman's design for the sword. Awesome sketch. Good job. Oh, yeah, you need to have been subbed for 24 hours. Sorry, I didn't mention. I forgot about that. Yeah, so 24 hours after you have subscribed, then you can get on there and upload to the community. That's a really cool sketch, Nova. Yes, I will. Probably be a little bit earlier than we started today, but I will be on here tomorrow. This is a daily live stream. Title of the show is Draw Every Day. So that's exactly what we're going to do. That's what we do. Draw every single day. Clean up these interior lines. Okay, here we go. Costi, he's streaming every day. Nova said thank you, and thank you for posting that. That's excellent. I love that drawing. And Costi, you missed my message. Sorry. Let's take a look. Here, Costi says 3 days ago, this is from Costi, his news. We got some news that the actor named Kit Connor has officially been cast as Cyclops in the rebooted MCU saga. Well, that is good news because that means they're getting moving forward and getting some progress on the X-Men saga. That is big news. Thanks very much, Costi. So that's one step closer to getting some X-Men on the new and younger X-Men on the big screen. Oh, it will. 24 hours after, as long as you subscribe today, you'll be able to post tomorrow. Guaranteed. And I am looking forward to seeing your art, JD. All right, what do we got here? Asher. Good morning, Asher. Asher is thirsty and needs to get some water, but it's 4 a.m. and the kitchen's creepy when it's dark. That is a dilemma, Asher. You should start taking a little bit of water to bed with you. Just saying. Then Costi, the actor, Sadie Sink, has been cast as Jean Grey. Right, so we have two of the main characters cast. That is awesome. Good point. Asher also just woke up, so I can't go back to bed. Well, maybe I can bore you to death to sleep. Here's some music, help you go back to sleep. And it's also 4 a.m. for JD. And it's also 4 a.m. here for GCI Studios. Costi says, do you want to see what Kit Connor looks like to see if he's a fit for... Yes, I would like to see what Kit Connor looks like. That would be great, Costi. Welcome everyone to GCI Studios. Appreciate the likes. This is my tribute to the new Spider-Man movie. It is The Incredible Hulk versus Spider-Man. I've been drawing the Hulk for years and years, and Spider-Man off and on, but more Hulk than Spider-Man, so spend a little extra time getting the Hulk's design worked in. No, not right now. Probably in When I retire, I will. Right now, so that I don't take away from my family time and don't, I'm not on here while they're trying to go about their daily routine. I get up early and do it. So it's 5:15 in the afternoon, Rachel, in Vietnam. Thank you very much, JD. Appreciate that. We got an image in the community of the new Cyclops actor. Let's take a look at that. Cyclops fans are waiting. It's official. Kit Connor has been cast as Cyclops. Yeah, I think that works. Because they need to make him a lot younger to reboot. Give him Asher, I hate being in Texas. I want to be in Tokyo or Osaka. I heard Texas is pretty cool, though. I wouldn't mind going to Texas. Cool. Thank you for that, Costi. Everybody, what do you guys think? Think he'll make a good Cyclops? I think he should. I think he's got a good look for it. Blurdy, blurb, 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 blurb. Yeah, thank you for that, Costi. And keeping up on the news, everything that is news worthy. Have you been to Texas before, JD? Thanks again, everybody, for being here. Thank you for the likes. Please consider subscribing if you have not done so already. We have a really amazing community here. A lot of good artists, a lot of good. Costi's always keeping track of the news and making cool edits with his verses. Oh, you live in Texas. I guess you'd rather be in Tokyo. Apparently, Asher lives in Texas too. We're getting a big Texas contingency here in this stream. Costi also says Kit Connor has been in a lot of movies like Ready Player One. I've heard of that. The Wild Robot. Oh, cool. And a bunch of action romance shows. Asher says there are no schools or get to. There's a lot of racism everywhere. Kids accusing you of being a racist in school if you don't give them what they want. And that's bad for me because I'm a light-skinned Mexican. Oh, well, I'm sorry. You have a rough time in school there, Asher. You can certainly understand why you're not very happy with that situation. You just keep being you. Costi says, I think he did a great role. He looks like a young Scott Summers. Yep, I think you're correct that that's Costi from the comics. Like a random picture of him. Like take a random picture of him, put the Cyclops glasses on. Yeah. Yep, I think you're right, Costi. I think he was a good choice. Yes. Tomikyo, welcome to the stream. We have a Hulk, we have a Spidey, we have a battle about to ensue. And this is kind of, well, not kind of, I was inspired to do this piece while I was watching the new Spider-Man movie last week. I really like the way they revisited, got the Hulk back to Savage Hulk. Thought that was really cool. And the whole fight sequence with him and Spider-Man was really good. Costi, so far we got Kit Connor as Cyclops, Sadie Sink as Jean Grey on the rebooted MCU Universe X-Men. And Asher's also saying kids think I'm either Chinese or something because the Mexican right. There is an Asian influence. It's like Native Americans and those who wound up in South America and Mexico. They all came over the land bridge from Russia to what is known as Alaska today. So even the Native Americans, they have a kind of a Asian appearance, or they can in their eyes as well. Asher says she would like you could write a whole essay about how bad Texas is. Caveman, welcome Caveman. So when Hulk busts it, like green or white? What are you? I don't think I want to know what you're talking about, Caveman. Yep, Native American, part French, and Mexican. Hello, Dorothea. Yeah, we've been on here for about 37 minutes. I got a late start today. Glad you could make it, Dorothea. Kosty says, I'm excited to see what Marvel will do soon with the reboot of the MCU, because so far with the X-Men, they are doing great. Yep, I agree. It's going to be cool to see how the Doomsday movie goes. Clean this area up a little bit. Bidnor, dang, pretty good drawing. Thank you. Bidnor. Yeah, this is just our second day. This is a pretty big scale. This is on the 14 by 22 poster board that I'm using the reverse side on. So I'm using the matte, not the glossy side. Yep, no Nick today. He must have partied too hard yesterday. He was still out partying with his friend when we started the stream yesterday. So he's probably out of commission today. Still recovering. Yeah, no Nick. And no out of touch one, possibly forever. Do you wake up to stream or do you stay up? I wake up just to stream, so I didn't get to bed till almost 11 last night, since we had a big cookout and a lot of 30 people came to my house. And so we were kind of up late, but I was able to get up just for the stream. Frosty says also, I got some crazy news. Did you know Marvel was originally planning to make a Sinister Six movie starring Andrew Garfield? I knew they were thinking about a Sinister Six, but I didn't know it was going to be Andrew's Spider-Man they were originally thinking. Dorothea is in the future. Asher, I wish I could go partying with friends, but the problem is I'm not at the correct age and I only have 4 friends. Well, you just wait. You'll be the correct age soon enough. Don't try to grow up too fast. Just saying. Or you can if you want. Very cool. Dorothea has another friend named Dorothea, and a Simon, and Goda, Yoda. No, don't make fun of your friend's name. Hey, no problem. I just appreciate it when you are here. I know we all got lives we got to do, more important things to take care of and participate in. When we get a chance, it's nice to have everybody here, but it can't happen every day all the time, that's for sure. Yeah, this is a hard stream to make every episode because it is a daily thing, so that puts a little extra on people who are trying to keep up with it. Costi says he was planning to be like an Amazing Spider-Man movie 3, but with Andrew fighting the highest villains in his career, also traveling through dimensions based on some problems with the movie. Yeah, that sounds like a tough mark to hit with an Andrew Garfield movie. Asher's skyrocketing height-wise over her mother. Appreciate everybody being here. Thank you for the likes. Please consider subscribing if you're enjoying this and would like to continue to be part of this community that we have and the daily streams. I think I need to make this a little bigger to get the impact we're going for. Dorothea says some Lithuanian YouTuber saw Spider-Man. with you. So, 3 likes. Good job. It's always exciting when you start getting the likes and more people not just viewing your video, but actually hitting that thumbs up. Appreciate everybody being here. We're up to 19 likes. That is really great. And please consider subscribing. Thanks for being here, everybody. So we're getting Spider-Man, Hulk's torso tightened up. Getting the GCI effect. Kasi said the movie would have been awesome. Like, just give Andrew his 3rd Spidey project. He deserves one. Yes, I agree. It doesn't have to continue yet. It could go on a different storyline, that's for sure. Gibbs had posted in the community another Silly Nova. Well, you're cranking out the Silly Novas. All right, we will take a look at that. Take a look at Nova's latest Silly Nova. One thing I like to do, as I said earlier, is give you guys some airtime on the channel. Newest. And here is Mischievous Nova. Yeah, very cute. And she looks like she's up to something. Very well done. Yeah, I like the sketch. Yes, this is a good day. I would have to agree with that, Dorothea, and thank you for that, Noah. Appreciate your contribution to the community. Okay, let's see here. You got another subscriber. Good job, Asher. Oh, we're up to our 20 likes. Appreciate everybody and the likes and all the comments as well. how I'm going to tighten this one up and get the, I've kind of gone back to a style I used to use when I was preparing pencil sketches for computer color. I really like it a little bit tighter. And I did have somebody come on in here a couple days ago and accuse me of being lazy with my rendering, so I don't want to get caught in that trap. I don't want to be a lazy draw artist. Nova says she'll be right back. Because she ate a little chocolate. Okay. Costi says, also yesterday, one of the writers of MCU sent an official message of cancellation. Oh, so it's officially Andrew Garfield's is canceled. You want to see it? Yes, I would like to see that official cancellation. Again, I'll be right back. I'm going to grab a little more coffee and we'll keep on creating. And I am back. Appreciate everybody being on here today. Got a new video in the works, Asher. Good job. Keep producing. Thank you, Luca. Welcome to the stream. Consider hitting that like, everybody who's joining us. I typically do DC content, but I went and saw the Spider-Man movie and I was inspired to do another Hulk sketch. I've done a few Hulk sketches for like completed covers, GCI Studios. That stands for Gibson Cover Illustrator. So yes, I do my own comic book covers. Let me show you. I'm going to get some pictures of one of the Hulk, my most recent Hulk covers. I posted this on here last week, I believe. I'll get a picture of a couple of them. Appreciate the likes, everybody. Please consider subscribing as well. Your favorite fish. Welcome, favorite fish. Thank you. So here's a cover I did, Planet Hulk. Get this off of here. That's a Planet Hulk sketch. This is Hulk tearing down the Hall of Justice, the Justice League's headquarters. One of the candies I ate tastes like toothpaste. Yuck. And you like it. Sure. I found my old drawing notebook if you want to see some. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing some of your old art. And so And this is what we call the wall. For those of you who are new, this is one of the walls in my studio. This is why it's called Gibson Cover Illustrator, because I like to make my own covers. Okay, I will check out your image. Thank you everybody for being here. Appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that like button and consider subscribing. And here's our current project today on the large scale Hulk. Take a look at Costy's post. In the community. So this is a movie that could have been Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man. They had some artwork ready with his whole Sinister Six, and it is now canceled. And that would have been cool. Thanks for sharing that, Costy. I appreciate it. All right. All right, let's keep tightening up this sketch. Thank you, Akbar. Thank you very much, Akbar. I'm glad you like the design. Yeah, this is my version of Hulk and Spider-Man. If you guys really do like this, consider subscribing. Hit that like button if you are enjoying it. So right now I'm just tightening up the pencil drawing, the rendering. And for that I use the, where is the designation on this? Right here. Pentel mechanical pencil, a 0.7. That's what I like to use to tighten up my pencil drawings. JD, those are really good. Well, thank you, JD. Yep, that's what I like to do, my comic book covers. And really, this drawing here could actually turn into a comic book cover if I filled it all in. Your favorite fish. Hi, Asher. Kosty says, I hope they will make it up to Andrew Garfield. Give him a big upgraded role in Avengers Secret Wars. Yeah, that would be cool. Totally get those guys some more screen time. What time is it for y'all? It's almost noon for me. For me, it is 4:59 a.m. in the morning. I'm in America, about 135 miles west of Chicago. We got people from all over the world on here. Vietnam, Lithuania, Romania, England. What happened to Jack? Did Jack leave? Texas. We got some Texans on here. We got some from the West Coast. Like occasionally when Nick, he's from Washington State. I think Jenny, 420, she's from California somewhere, if I remember correctly. Nova's from somewhere in Europe. Well, thanks for getting on here and finding us. Favorite fish. Appreciate the likes, everyone. You'll see how the power eraser works today. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, not worth it. I gotta get a new power eraser. That one's not working very well. So Asher, you know your favorite fish from another stream somewhere? Very cool. Keith wall art, very cool. So cleaning up some of the structure lines on this leg that's coming forward. Or actually, the knee's coming forward, the lower leg's kind of going back. JD, all right, I'm probably going to go to bed. Understandable, JD. I hope to see you tomorrow if I'm still up at 4. I'm going to start at 3, so it'll probably be 3 a.m. your time when I start. On Mondays, I got to get going a little quicker, get it done before I go to work, so. Yeah, so if you're still up at 3 a.m., you'll be able to catch it. All right, we'll see you later, JD. Thank you for being on here, everyone. And thank you, JD, for spending some time with us this morning. Welcome everyone to GCI Studios live stream. Typically do DC artwork, but I made an exception because I went to the Spider-Man movie last week and was inspired by Savage Hulk fighting Spider-Man, so decided to do my own version of that. And please don't hesitate to hit that like button. And even consider subscribing. That way you won't hit your notifications and you will not miss an episode of GCI Studios Draw every day. I'm still thirsty, by the way. I'm not manning up because I'm scared. Well, you know what Out of Touch one would tell you if she heard you being scared of going into your own kitchen. Man up. Welcome to anybody who is joining here in the last few minutes. Let's get this back centered on the screen a little bit better. You guys can check out, we're tightening up this large scale sketch. Getting the Hulk part of it sharpened up. Oh, there's security in the kitchen too? Yeah, you don't want to set that off. Costi, sorry, but I'm helping the community post now because I really want to be alive and I like posting new things there. I really want to be alive. Okay. Very cool. Stepdad is the security. wonder what this would do. Yeah, I'm going to leave it the way it is. You posted 3 new things in the GCI community. Is that what you're saying, Costi? Okay. Drawing the Hulk's toes, that can be fun. Big old Frankenstein foot. Okay, this is from Costi, posting some new stuff in the community. So Costi says the director, Destin Daniel Cretton, has made 3x3 awesome MCU projects. Shang-Chi, Wonder Man, and Spider-Man. Brand new day. He's gonna make a movie based on some anime character too. I can't remember who it is. They included him in the Spider-Man movie, that character. Because that's what Cretton's doing next, his next project. Noir 2? No, I'm not sure. Yes, Noir 2, yes. Thought that's what it was. I was doubting myself. So I've kind of developed over the years some different lower leg structure that I use when I'm drawing the Hulk. A lot of it's not anatomically correct, but I figure Hulk's enhanced. So he can have some extra musculature that you might not see anywhere else in another humanoid type character. Thank you for the likes, everybody. Appreciate everyone being here today. Please don't forget to hit the like button like you just did and consider subscribing. Lazy Spoon, good morning. How you doing? Favorite fish, some fishing. Keeping up on 400 subs. Very cool. Good job. Lazy Spoon. Yeah, you're the only moderators here. Very cool. That's why we have more than one. You never know when you guys are able to get on here, things come up, so. Appreciate the likes, everybody. Please consider subscribing too. We're doing daily content here on Draw Every Day with GCI Studios. working on getting the Hulk rendered today. And hopefully I'll get started here on Spider-Man when I get this one to a point where I want to move on. By the way, my Frank Gorshin Riddler request, yes, it's on the list. I cleaned up the list. So, of course, this was Spider-Man. Next will be Cammy, Street Fighter for Nova. And then after that will be the Riddler. Yes, you are still on the list. And we do take requests. This one was my own idea, but everything else I've done the past several months has been a request from one of our subscribers. And to make a request, I ask that you subscribe and at least come back the next day before making a request. And I will get it on the list. Right now there are, counting this one, 7 sketches on the list for our schedule. Asher says I had a dream or just moved into a house and then an F5 tornado coming, so my family put me in the basement and the tornado passed and I was learning karate or whatever. I used to have a lot of tornado dreams growing up here in Illinois. Costi and bro, I just realized that right now you're doing the sketch on the main channel instead of Gibson Book. Wow. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm changing things up because I wanted to get the bigger audience, people that would be interested in this. So yeah, I'm changing up my regular routine, including a Marvel character on GCI Studios, which is typically DC content. Favorite fish is having a lot of dreams about illegal things. It's funny. Very specific. Gibson Book has starting to become more of a cartoon. Yeah, I've done a lot of Marvel Heroes. That's correct when I do post on there. Yes, Nova, what's up? You finished the Malicious Nova. Welcome back. Okay, did you post it? Okay, post it. Get her on there so we can see the Malicious Nova completed sketch. Favorite fish says, my sister is scared of tornadoes and it's literally impossible in Hungary. Oh, you guys do not have tornadoes in Hungary. And there's a new country for the GCI Studios subscribers. Now we got Hungary. You got a new versus question? Cool. And Nova says, you have her posted, mischievous. Nova Chibi. Okay, what is your versus question, Costi? Appreciate all the likes. Thank you for being here, everybody. Don't hesitate to subscribe as well. So we go to the communities, see Nova's completed mischievous Nova and sad Nova. Like and heart. So here's the finished mischievous Nova, Chibi. And here's the pencil of sad Nova. Very cool, Nova. Thank you for getting that finished one. Okay, you got the Eric Gable Batman in the Batman Evolution film, yes, which was very good, versus Charlie Cox Daredevil. Who would win? Yeah, looking great, Nova. Thank you for that post. I'm going to give that one to... okay, I don't need a commercial. Costi, I'm going to give that to Eric Gable. Like I said before, I was very impressed with his fighting skills. And I think he could take out Charlie Cox version of Daredevil. Yeah, that guy really impressed me. Okay, I think I'm happy with where Hulk is at right now. There's a little cleanup left to do. But I'm going to get started here on Spider-Man. So how far are we in? Yeah, we got time. Yeah, mischievous. I like the way mischievous Nova turned out as well. You gotta be kidding me. What's this thing doing? Wow, thank you for the likes, everybody. Appreciate everyone being on here and checking out today's progress. If you guys are ready, I'm going to start rendering Spider-Man. Since you're impressed with his skills as Batman, why not draw his Batman one day? Well, if it was a request, I would do it. Is that an official request? Favorite fish says it's 12 a.m. Fish should get to bed. Yeah, that's kind of late. What does AM stand for? Oh, I used to know. I can't think of what it stands for now. Meridian? No. Meridian. I can't remember what it stands for. At morning. Past morning. I don't remember. I cannot remember what it stands for. What it, yeah, stands for. It's officially 5 a.m. I'm waiting until 6 to get my water. Yeah, it's 5:16 here. Yeah, I don't know. Somebody Google it. Costi, Google it. What does AM, PM stand for? 'Cause I sure can't remember. Okay, official request. I'm putting it on the list. Batman Evolution. Got it. It's officially 5 a.m. Since you asked for it, yeah, officially. Yep, it's on the list. I had some other things after Riddler, so it'll take a little while for that one to come up, but it is on there. We will get to it, I guarantee you. It's not in a row. There's a few more after Riddler. We got Hulk, Jack Kirby style, Jack. We've got the Jax, the Rabbit, and we've got the Paul Dano's Riddler. And you still want me to do the Green Arrow, Hawkeye, Bullseye, Deadshot 4-way battle? Because that's on the list also. Oh, Asher's going to try to do a Harley Quinn. Very cool. You still want the 4-way battle that you requested a long time ago on the list? Okay, I will do that. I'll keep it on there. All right, I'm supposed to be working on Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Get rid of some of these sketchy structural lines. Lighten this up a little bit. Oh, you remembered that. Yes, I did remember that. She's scared she can't get up and get some water yet. Parents got you all scared of the dark. Welcome and thank you for the likes, everybody. Please consider subscribing if you're enjoying this content. You want to especially see the process of completing this one and the ones to come after it. Like I was saying, I normally do DC content, but I went to see the Spider-Man movie and got inspired to do an actual Hulk versus Spider-Man. And please, don't hesitate to subscribe as well. We are always looking for new members of our community. We have a really good community, a lot of good artists here, posting in the community section daily. And we are streaming daily. Any tips? I have a tip: practice anatomy. If this is the type of art you want to do, learn how all the basic proportions of the human anatomy, and learn how all the different muscles interact together. And one of the best ways to do that are Bridgman's anatomy book. That's a good way to get the basic anatomy. I used, like many other artists, muscle bodybuilder magazines. But learn the anatomy. So you want tips on the body of Spider-Man. You keep Spider-Man slender. You keep him kind of spider-like, not too muscle-bound. Muscular, but not muscle-bound. And he's basically, like when you're laying out a characters, getting all the characters laid out in a page, Spider-Man is like you start out with some basic shapes. So if you want to do a typical Spider-Man pose where he's swinging on the webs, start out with a head, and then you put in a foot. And I like to do my guidelines so I can tell his head is down, which would bring, his eyes like this. So you got this foot up, so you would come up and just start connecting that foot to the body. This is a really rough. And maybe bring this leg down, coming at you. Hey, Yush, welcome. So you make that chin a little pointier. The eyes coming up. Bring the body forward, the torso forward into that leg. Yeah, Spider-Man can be, he's just like the basic anatomy guy. When you're not drawing too muscular. Here's a back view of Spidey. Keeping his shoulders low. Anyway, draw him in the craziest positions you can think of. This is kind of a classic cover pose, just squaring off with the Hulk, trying not to pee his pants because he sees how upset the Hulk is. Thank you, Ayush. Appreciate you making it here today. Nice to have you back. So you don't want to draw a lot of detail in here in the torso because you need the spider logo and the webbing. So you want to keep that kind of a void for now, and then you can add any detail with shading. Thank you everybody for the likes. Thank you for being here. You have found GCI Studios. GCI stands for Gibson Cover Illustrator. I draw my own comic book covers. And kind of got this channel off the ground with DC content, but we're going off script because I saw the movie. And I really wanted to draw a Hulk and Spider-Man. Type poster / cover art. Hey, Pika, thank you very much. And you're welcome for the tips. And if you keep coming back, you will see I'll give you more. That's just some basic. And that's, if you're doing gesture drawing, you can draw small and just do like a little torso like this. Say Spidey's standing up on top of the building. So you got chest, waist, trunk, legs. And just do little poses like this to get your basic anatomy in and different poses that you want to use. Try to get your indicator lines. That was kind of beefy for Spider-Man, but you get the idea. Do a lot of these little gesture drawings and get different poses. It's a nice action sequence. Running Man. Get this leg back behind, coming down. Just doing little things like that so you get comfortable with the layouts and drawing different poses from different angles. All right, we're moving right along, getting some of this yeah, where Spider-Man becomes an actual Spider-Man. Yeah, don't forget to hit that like button, folks. Thank you for being here, checking out the stream. Glad you were able to find it as we do our classic Spider-Man versus Hulk. So get some of these structure sketchy lines lightened up. So Costi, Rachel, I couldn't find any more of my drawings. Cool. Ashley's gonna wait till 7 to get her water now. Costi says, Gibbs, I have some pretty good news. I once told my mom about your channel and what you do sound like and how your drawings and skills are, and she seems very impressed with your skills and your channel. Well, good. Hopefully then she won't be too leery of it. I'm not here to cause any harm. Just encourage you guys to be creative and share my art with you. So glad your mom is getting a little more favorable toward you watching me at least a couple times a week, if not every day. Oh, Costi's got a friend on here. Showed up. Thank you for being here. Please don't forget to hit that like button, everybody. And also consider subscribing. We'll keep this party going. Get Spider-Man cleaned up. I told her you're such a nice and awesome guy, and that's how I started appearing more often in the stream. Well, thank you very much for that, Costi. Yeah, hopefully she'll see there's no need to be concerned. Be concerned, but don't worry. We're on the up and up here in GCI Studios. It's really nice how much she cares about you and what you're involved in. A lot of parents don't get that involved. She just wants to protect you. And I can understand that. Don't forget to hit the like button, folks, and also subscribe. Okay, Fish, thank you for being here. Appreciate you making it to the stream today. Romania has some pretty dangerous stuff happening. Yeah, I've been hearing about that in real life and online. Yeah, I can certainly appreciate that. There's all kinds of crazy stuff going on. Makes perfect sense. She would want you to be careful. I want you to be careful. Jack is back. Yeah, 31 likes. I think Hulk and Spider-Man are a big hit, or at least some kind of a hit. Asher says, "Oh, now I have that stupid has-been hotel song stuck in my head." Yeah, I hate it when you get a song stuck in your head that you don't really want to have in there. Oh, I organized my markers yesterday, tested the ones that are bad, and got all the good ones organized numerically. Take a look at this, my set of acrylic, or not acrylic, alcohol markers. So that's my little collection, current collection of markers that I'm using. Yeah, Rustic, he's probably busy on the week. He doesn't work on the weekends, so he spends time with his family. Yeah, I'm all geared up for adding color. So this is starting to clean up a little bit. Almost sounds like the Transformers music, but it's not. No copyright infringements here. Asher says, my brain is going, trust us with weather. I'm losing it. It's just the starting of the song on repeat. Just one part of the song. Ugh. And Rachel says, you're lucky you only got one song in your brain. I got like 3. Little ADHD. Yep, that can be tricky from what I've heard. I sent 2 images showing the view in Romania. It's on the community. Yeah, I would like to see that. And Asher says I need to wash out my ears with gorillas and Sadie. Never mind. Never mind. Sweetest taboo is stuck in my head. All right, let's take a look at Romania real quick. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for being here, everybody. This is GCI Studios going off script and doing some Marvel content. We have the Spider-Man versus Hulk image we're doing. We're just going to check the community real quick and we'll get right back to the sketch. We still have some time to go. Appreciate you guys being here. Don't forget to hit the like button. Consider subscribing, please. Keep this channel rolling. We're going to check out Kosti's post in the community. I like to share what you guys have to say. And so he says, check out this awesome view in Romania. So here's what it looks like in Romania this morning or today. Wow, beautiful sky, that's for sure. And they have a lot of little cars. Very cool. Thank you for sharing that, Kosti. I would show you what it looks like here, but it's still really dark in Illinois. Wouldn't be much to see. Yeah, thanks for sharing that, Kosti. All right, let's get Spidey here a little more complete. Erase some of these structure lines. Move over a little bit. Get a better angle on this. Clint Eastwood. All right, punk. Go ahead, make my day. Did I fire 5 shots? 6 or only 5? You gotta ask yourself a question, punk. Do I feel lucky? Well, do ya, punk? Gladyswood. MKT, thank you very much. Appreciate you being here. Welcome to the Spidey versus Hulk special edition of GCI, Gibson cover illustrator. In the process of getting Spider-Man finalized here. I just want to tighten this up pencil-wise today. We got it all roughed in yesterday. This is a bigger scale than I usually do. 14 by 22 poster board flipped over on its back, so we're working on the matte side, not the glossy side. So it's a large scale poster type deal situation we're working with here. Welcome everybody to GCI Studios. Don't forget to hit the like button. Consider subscribing. We're always trying to grow, and if this works out well, this one I will be incorporating more Marvel content in the future. Still focusing on DC as well, but If this video does well and we get a lot of subscribers and likes each stream as we work on this, I will consider to integrate the both, because I did this at first. When I first started my channel, I was doing Marvel and DC content, but I was seeing I was kind of splitting my viewership. The DC people weren't watching the Marvel content and the vice versa. So I got more focused and narrowed my scope to just DC, and that's how the channel grew up to monetization and the watch hours and everything. But I think now that we're established, I'm trying the Marvel thing again. So please, if you are enjoying this and would like me to continue with the Marvel content, hit that like button today and also subscribe. And we'll keep incorporating Marvel now and again, get some X-Men stuff going if there's any X-Men, some Avengers. I do have an X-Men cover. I've got several Avenger covers that I've done. Yeah, you're the man. You're keeping track of me, Costi. Thank you for hanging in here with me today, Costi. Helping me keep the channel rolling. At least the song is kind of good. Yeah, those were the good old times. It was just you and me, wasn't it, Costi? Yeah, I replay those videos sometimes. And it's just you and me talking, because there were a lot of people joining GCI Studios every day back in those early stages. Asher says, great. Now it's a mashup of Losing Streak, Love in a Bottle, and Sweetest Taboo. That's Hulk's ankle back behind him. And foot. Getting sidetracked and going. There's a lot of detail on Hulk that I still have to do. So, Costi, how's it good? I have a question about the sketch. Is this Tom Holland Spider-Man against Mark Ruffalo Savage Hulk? No. This is GCI's version of Spider-Man against GCI's version of the Hulk. Because I'm just looking at random, like a whole page of Spider-Man v Hulk artwork, and just kind of doing it my style, with some referencing for the poses, and the shading and things, just to make it a little more interesting. Asher's washing out her ears with Daft Punk PRB. Thanks for being on here, everyone. Where are we at on time? Got about 2 minutes, so I'm going to wrap this one up, folks. Please don't forget to hit the like button before we got to wrap up, and consider subscribing. Yeah, get some lunch there, Rachel. Cassie has a fun fact that happened last Halloween. My friend dressed up as Hulk and has some green makeup on his skin, and I joked around and I said, "Which Hulk are you? Eric Bana, Edward Norton, Mark Ruffalo?" And Asher's back, washed out her ears. With a draft punk. Yeah, we'll start adding some more details and rendering these guys up on tomorrow's stream. Yeah, yesterday's live stream had over 400 views. And that's pretty good for GCI. And we're losing likes by the minute. I'm not sure why we're losing likes. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Just keep on trudging along. 30 ain't bad at all. I'll take 30 all day long. But then he said, Eric Bana, question mark? Then I said, wrong answer, you traitor. The correct answer was Mark Ruffalo. Very cool. All right, everybody, that will wrap up today's live stream. It was a nice 2-hour stream. We got a lot of progress in the rendering on Spider-Man versus the Hulk. We'll pan out a little bit so you guys can see where we're at so far. It's going to be an epic battle for sure. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Costi, for all your support as moderating the majority of this by yourself. And thank you, Asher and Rachel, and all you who contributed, especially you two. Kept this conversation rolling. Very fun, very interesting. Thank you, Jack. I'm glad you were able to be here as much as you were. And of course, Nova, always, and your contributions. Ayush, thank you for being on here. And our newcomers, we got a few new subscribers so far. Please hit the like button, everybody. Consider subscribing if you're interested in seeing how this continues and would like to see what comes next. I just need you guys to do me one favor. Please continue to draw every day. Later.